Live. Geez, everyone's crazy. Harrison, do you want to say g'day to people? You want to say g'day? What do you mean, who is it? Reconnecting, everyone's here. Who's here? Who we got? Hello, the bearded golfer. How are you, mate? So guys, pretty much Monday show. So people who watch the YouTube channel, they usually do a Monday show, but I'm not doing that. This is now the Monday show. And I'm going to upload it to YouTube. So what we're going to do is have a quick little chat to Richo. And the kids are here. Come on, kids, if you want to say g'day. I've already said to Harrison if he wants to say g'day.
He's doing a live show on his phone.
Daddy Sterlo. Where's Daddy Sterlo? Yep. So you're going to be on camera too, Kerry. Exactly right, that voice. So pretty much I'm going to get Richo involved. I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. We're going to do a live. We're going to go live. Do we have any questions? Let's do that. Have we got any questions that Richo and I can somewhat answer together? Come on, Jamie, watch your fingers, please. Alrighty, where is me old mate Richo?
Hi.
Hi, bye.
Bye bye.
It's a live video, so able to watch too. Why is that not working? Somebody tell me, because I've got no idea. Team Richo. Bugger it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go live just quickly with old Chris Hopkins. How about that? There you go, Chris. I'm going to send you an invite, mate, and then I'll get Richo involved at some stage. What do we got here? Chris, are you gonna answer that one? Oh, there we go. Richo's involved. All right, so now that's how you do it, right? So it's easy to do it that way. But that's all good. We're figuring it out as we go along. But what was the course vlog we just had on was hills. So we done hills just before all this nonsense started. Are you waving, Jimmy? Sorry. Oh, hello, James Macklin. Actually, how about that? Go live with James Macklin.
There you go, mate.
Oh, g'day, mate. Where are you?
Huh?
What are you doing? It looks like you're in the dark.
I'm just watching some telly, mate.
Just watching some telly.
Yeah.
How
mate.
good is golf?
Not that good at the moment.
What are you watching?
Storage Wars.
Oh, of course you are.
How's Golf Central going with all the social distancing?
Storage Wars, baby.
Is it full on?
What's going on? I can barely hear you, mate. What's that, sorry, mate?
It said, is the Golf Central social distancing stuff full on?
Yeah, mate. It's all pretty full on, mate. It's all
crazy,
very
mate.
full on.
It is crazy.
What about you guys at Jindalee?
Yeah, mate. It is definitely a new experience.
Yep. Exactly. But stay safe, hey?
Gotta stay safe, mate. Don't touch them pins.
Stay safe. Don't put your fingers in your mouth. I mean, yeah, sometimes you can, but the only time you do that is when you got a massive, massive pie.
Or a beer.
Oh, all good. All right, mate. Well, you
Have
stay
fun,
safe and you have a good night. I'm going to get Rich on.
See you, boys.
See you, everyone. All right, so there we go. That's the dulcet tones of Jimmy Macklin. Look at him, mate. He is all over it. He's all over it. Actually, while everyone's here, God, that's a rough kid. Oh, Sterlo. All right. Actually, how about we get old Sammy Thido and see if Sammy Thido will answer, and then I'll get Richo on. So old Sammy's gone back to Fiji. Oh, he doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want to answer. No, all good. Let's get rid of that. Travis, yes. So some people are asking about Golf Central. Yes, I am still working. Still social distancing sort of stuff going on there. So yes, I'm working for now. I don't know how long, but hopefully it continues, because what we're doing there is we're sanitizing every hour. We're also sanitising the bays, the screens in the bays, all the hire clubs, all the putt-putt balls, all the putt-putt stuff. So we're doing everything we can. And then also each bay is big enough to have one person in there from the social distancing laws and everything. So I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing okay. Let's go. Team Richo. Hopefully Richo's going to answer. What did you just say there, Stefan? Oh, here we go. Richo! What's going on here, Richo? What do you got your undies on, Richo?
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
Can
What's
you hear
going
me?
on? You got your undies on.
Yeah, mate. Yep, that's how we do
That's
it
just
here.
you and your undies. Cold chisel in his jocks. Have a look at this bloke. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gee, this phone's
Mate.
up the wrong way.
Someone's got to do it, I suppose.
There we go.
Yep. So here we are. Now, can you hear me well, or where can you hear me? Is it coming out of the speaker, or is it coming out of the speaker?
No, it's good now. I can hear you as clear as bell. Mate, got 2 unders on.
You get your 2 unders on? Yep. Good job, mate. They look good on you.
Yep, thanks to
Mate.
Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel. Look at everybody, Jay. Oh no. Have a look.
If anyone wants to see, yeah.
Mate, you're a menace. You're a menace. You're there. Put some pants on. You're hot, Richard Macklin says.
I got the cool. Look, I'll show you something. Got a
You got
coffee.
Harrison? You got a coffee? Yeah. See, I've just got dinner ready. So I'm just about to have something to eat. 2 unders. Are they mine?
Mate, that's
What is that?
it's a wood
A
cover.
head cover.
It's a wood cover for me driver.
Wow.
You like that?
That is a rock solid driver. That is mint. What does that say on top? Sorry, what does that say? What's that? Elevate and separate? Sorry, it's backwards, upside down.
Sorry, it says elevate and separate, never chafe again.
There you go. That's so good.
So,
Oh, that is so good.
there
That is so good.
is some undies here for you.
Yeah, are they extra large?
Nah,
What?
I don't think it. Can you see that?
What's that? Is that to say anus or 2 under?
2 under.
2
No,
under.
couple-
No.
So,
They're
couple
very
of-
good.
couple of ball markers. Driver cover. I'll fight
Yes.
you for it, for the driver cover. Mate,
Sorry, I'm back. I disappeared, mate. Sorry, I got no idea what's going on.
good stuff.
It's all happening.
Yep.
But,
I told
You
Daniel
what,
I'll
sorry?
take a photo of me hitting a golf ball in those undies, but can't seem to get a photographer.
Let's do it. I'll do it for you. I'm sure you can get your kids. Actually, my wife, I'm sure Alyssa would do it. I'm sure she'd do it for nothing.
Mate. So, what else is going on?
Mate,
Bills.
it's all happening. What's work going on? Like, is your work going a bit silly?
Oh, it's not too bad. Everyone's trying to stay home, and no one's got any money now. So really,
Yep.
there's nowhere much to go. I've been out a couple
That's
of times
true.
with the boys and played a few holes of golf, but you can turn up and basically go straight out on the course. There's only 2 of yous. I just take one of them at a time.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
Least it gets you out. At least it gets you some fresh air.
And I think that's the big thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this shit out. But I think that's the big thing too, is that like pretty much every other place in the world is locked down, right? So completely locked down. And we're pretty lucky that we have the ability still to be able to play some golf.
Wow.
As long as we sort of keep our distance and sort of do the right thing in that regard.
Taiwan, we apparently aren't locked down.
So Taiwan's done a good job of sorting it all out, haven't they?
Yeah, apparently Sweden's going pretty good too. The only thing they banned was gatherings over 500.
Who was over 500?
Yeah, Sweden. And
Okay.
groups over 5.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how, again, like I posted that
Yeah.
thing the other day, and because I usually don't, but Taiwan has done a really, really good job of making sure that it doesn't get any worse. So interesting.
It is. The problem is that we've got to this point now. We can't turn it around.
for a while. No, correct. No, definitely can't. Definitely can't.
So that's
hard.
just it's going to be like this for a while.
They reckon
The end of
April. Really, that long?
and I reckon it'll be locked in.
for at least. That's pretty full on.
Yep. So
That's what it is, right?
we have done doing a couple more.
Yeah. So for those like we've filmed. So what we've got coming up next is very, very good.
Mate, I have a
video.
So I
don't
don't know.
know. Yeah, show that bad boy. Look at that.
Right. Now I'd like to say that it's better than the
model. Yeah, well, I think it is, and again, we'll do something with it. If you watch the Hills vlog, did you hit it on the last hole? Yeah, no, we brought it out in the last hole.
I hit it on the last hole, just over the back of the green.
Yeah.
I've got a video up later of
me. Oh, really?
This is the model. So what I found with the no adjustability. Yeah. And I reckon this was hard to get off the fairway.
Yeah.
When it sits, golfer, it's more like a one.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to find the middle. I think it's got a good sound, and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just
I think some tight par and those all right. So this model does adjust, and I think you're saying it sits. Hey,
Oh, thanks. That's a food coming. All right.
Oh, you don't want it?
No. I'll sort it out in a bit. No, thank you though. Thank you. See, look at it. Aren't you nice? See, my wife comes and says, "Get out of me." But we'll do this and we'll eat. It doesn't look like I'll be able to record this, but that's all right. We'll figure it out.
No, that's all good. But I reckon it's not too bad. I'm more impressed with it than the last model.
Yes.
To be honest, and instead I've hit the fairway, I've hit it off.
Like it's at the end of the day, it's still what it is, right? Like it's still a bigger headed fairway wood with low loft.
Basically, like I said, it comes at about 10 degrees, and I think I've turned it up to about 12.
Yes.
And that's a lot better. I quite like it. I seem to be able to find the middle of it, so it's okay. Like, I'll put it in the bag and we'll try it.
We'll muck around with it, and we'll certainly do a review in comparison to what the other one was like as well.
Well, that's what I like. You have both models, and
yeah.
To me, the last model was very hard on the fairway.
Yes.
Which means that you take away a bit where you'd want to go because you couldn't drop your drop and put it in.
No, correct. And that's almost like the mini drivers and everything. Even the TaylorMade mini drivers and Callaway done their 1.5. You're basically getting rid of a driver to have a smaller headed driver, which is less forgiving. That is a shorter shaft, mind you, but still it's very hard to hit off the deck. So you know what I mean? It's almost like you're not getting rid of both clubs because you're not doing the jack of all trades. Like you're doing them okay. You're just not doing one very well. Is pretty much what it is.
To me, where it sits now, with a bit more forgiveness with it and easier to hit off the fairway, it sits as a 3-wood.
Yes. Yep. Correct.
That's what
Yeah,
I
well,
said.
there you go. So Ian in the comments has been saying, Ian said he had the first Morse club and he agrees with Relaxo. It's a bit hard to master. And that's pretty much what it is. Like even mucking around with it, it's off a tee pretty easy to hit, off a deck not that easy. But the new one seems a little better, especially with the adjustability. It's actually got a tailor-made tip on it, which will be interesting. So I'll be able to at least change a couple of shafts that would suit me a little bit better in comparison to Richard. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it fits similar to my 3-wood.
Mm.
The only good thing with this is that I probably can keep it a bit lower. So
Yeah.
maybe the days that it's windy mightn't be such a bad club to put in the bag.
That's true.
I'll
Yep.
tee the ball up a bit lower on the tee and hit some lower shots into the wind. So
It'll be certainly something to test out because, like I said, it's not the head's not constructed that badly. You know what I mean? It's actually quite a decent looking head. Head cover's really good, and the shaft's just a little bit soft. Like especially for me, for you, it's probably not terrible. But I reckon there's something a bit better. The head cover's mint.
the head cover's mint. I'm keeping the head cover.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter who gets it, whatever we do. Yeah, yeah. Go on, keep it.
It'll come without a head cover. It'll
Exactly right.
Like I said, as my boys start to get a bit older, that they'll probably go to, before they go to a driver.
So there you go, Richard. Mum's saying g'day.
Hey!
Ex-answer. There you go, mate. There you go. G'day, Jude.
She'll be back.
Look.
It'll be all back.
Oh, you got Ron McDonald. Hi, guys. All the best in your, in the predicament. So, yes, like we're not in that much of a predicament because, of course, like I said, today we might have gone out and done something, but we didn't. I've got to go down to Helensvale again. I don't know. Do you want to do that tomorrow? Are you doing anything tomorrow?
I don't think so.
No. Well, let me know because I've got to go do the drone stuff anyway. So,
yep.
So yeah, if you wanted to film a solo vlog, we could do that. If not, it's all good. But definitely got to do the drone stuff tomorrow. What do we got here? Richo's, how's the ambulance life with Corona? There you go. Macklin's asking, how's the ambulance life?
Do you know, it's not too bad. Most people are either at home or at the hospital. So there's not necessarily a lot of people that are wandering around as such. Our workload's probably about the same.
Yeah.
Like it was quiet for a little while, and now it seems to have picked up, and it's just pretty well normal work. Like, people will struggle a bit. I can see some men in because they're locked away, so they're isolated from society.
Yes,
and people aren't used to that. People are used to being able to get out and about and move around and chat to people, and you know, there's people that are in their houses, haven't seen anyone for days. You know, if you've got enough food and bits and pieces, but all we can really do now is just sort of keep going. And, you know, I mean, it's good that some places are still open.
Yeah, well, like you said, it's good that we're still going, and Golf Central's still going, and most golf courses are still going, because as long as you allow yourself to sort of get out and sort of still do the social distancing thing, then it's all good, right? Just don't keep putting your fingers in your mouth. Don't, you know, things have changed, which means that you've got to change with it.
Nose, mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Wash your hands. If you go shopping, wash your hands when you finish. Do you know,
Correct.
Pine Rivers?
Yes.
On a Thursday, you can go up there. Anyone that's involved in health or emergency services or anything else, 9 holes, $2 for the cart. Gold coin donation.
So when's that, this Thursday?
I think it's every Thursday for a while.
Okay.
As a thank you to, you know, any hospital staff, ambulance, police, I suppose, anyone. So ring up, book. Anyone that's got a friend that thinking about playing, maybe a good opportunity to take them out, you know, for a gold coin donation. But good on the club for you know, offering some stuff that around the place, because they do realise that those people still working under a reasonable amount of pressure, and the hospital's probably more so than us, because they're going to deal with people.
What are you whinging about, Harrison?
What we deal with, but you know, it gives those people an opportunity to be able to sneak out and get a bit of time away from everything.
Well, just sort of get away, get out there, and sort of have a bit of a
Look,
get into it.
That's why we like golf.
Yeah,
Away,
correct.
get out
Correct.
and golf. You know,
Mate, what do we got? What do we got down here? We got some questions. Aaron Kish, Brisbane. I got 2 time slots, 8 minutes apart, I think. Yeah, so Aaron's at Brisbane now. Did you have your dinner? Oh, good. So yeah, we'll sort that out tomorrow. I think Mum said she'd look after Jamie if she wanted to. If you're doing that,
is that still what?
Well, not quite as good looking. You know, maybe better looking actually. Maybe better looking.
Yep. How you doing? Coffee's going good, Donna, but not as good as the cat poo coffee.
The cat food coffee.
Sorry,
I've got the cat food coffee here as well.
Yeah, Donald know what I'm
You
talking
look
about.
at yourself, don't you? See, Jamie's too busy trying to take selfies. Selfie. Yeah, it's cat food coffee. Yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, we've actually moved house again, mate.
That's my regular.
How good fun is that? Mate, terrible. Where is it? Cat poo. Hang on. Where have we got it? It's here somewhere. There it is. Here it is.
Is that because you have to be within a certain radius so your ankle bracelet doesn't go off?
Yeah. Well, we are across from the school now, so I don't know if my balloon can't. Anyway, I couldn't joke about it, but no, it's we're at Ashgrove now, so really good spot, big house, 4 bedrooms now. We're all rock solid. See, the YouTube channel pays so much money, mate, so we could afford to do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. So not everything's unpacked, but fish and chips for dinner, Richard, if you want some.
Fish and chips, jeez. Some people got a good life.
That's what I mean. What do you got? Coffee.
Coffee in me jocks.
Coffee in your jocks.
Yep,
Mate.
that's why I'm alone in the dungeon.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Well, I'm going to get going so I can have something to eat. But yeah, I'll talk to you about tomorrow. If you want to do tomorrow, if you don't, it's all good.
Nothing in and only one person allowed in at a time.
Yeah, so Aaron's talking about, at Brisbane. So most places are shutting down all that retail sort of side stuff. But I suppose it's enclosed, like a pro shop. You walk into a door, closes behind you. But I think Golf Central is pretty lucky that it's open. So, yeah, we've been lucky. But again, it's interesting how a lot of other places, Victoria included, that have shut their courses again, or they're looking at shutting their courses again. So it's strange, isn't it? How it's just. I personally think golf should stay, right?
It's only a day-by-day thing. Like I said, when I take the boys down, we basically walk past the pro shop and say, well, back 9, they go, yep, where you go. We walk out.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm with the boys at home. If we're going to give it to each other, we're going to give it to each other.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's the hard part, because at the end of the day, we're probably going to get hit. And it sucks, but the people that need to watch out need to watch out. You know, as you get a little older, you need to watch it. It's that simple. And then every one of us, we're going to have something to eat, wash your hands, don't put it in your mouth, your fingers in your mouth, stuff like that. Don't cough on people. It's just pretty normal stuff.
If you've got underlying medical conditions, you need to stay home.
100%. So you said so the Australian guidelines were really interesting. So it was of Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander descent over 50, over 60 with precondition, or over 70 years old, which I think it's fantastic they've broken it down that way.
Well, I think, I'm not sure where Nudgie's at the moment, right? Maybe someone can say, but no one could play over the age of.
They're completely closed.
Only groups of 2, and only locals?
Nudgy. So Nudgy's completely closed. I believe Nudgy's absolutely bang gone.
It's gone now, has it? Yeah,
Yeah,
because that was
I think it's been closed for a while though.
because they're only allowing locals to play.
Yeah, and again, probably not a bad thing either. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think we're very lucky the fact that we're even playing golf. You know, there are lots of places in the world that are lit, that's it. And even lots of places in Australia are. So I think we're pretty lucky up here that we're able.
Yeah, and I agree with that. One of the problems is if they're all closed, that's okay. But when they're not all closed, you're forcing people all to the one course. You know, so you end up with more people on that course.
Well, yeah, and more people from other places, yeah.
Yeah.
Still only tee slots of 2 though, so that's where we're at the moment. For all golf courses, it's tee slots of 2, no hang around afterward, no hang around the putting green, no hang around the pro shop.
Yep.
So I think, yeah, I think it's pretty much spot on the way it is. Like, people are doing the right thing. Most people are doing the right thing.
Yeah, and that's what I see. Like I said, I've taken the boys out a couple of times, and you know, there's just groups of 2 wandering around. People are either walking or they've got, you know, their own buggy.
Yes.
So it seems like people have, you know, but I think overall golfers are pretty good. We realise that if we're playing, you know, a group of 6 and we're all sharing buggies and everything else, eventually someone will complain and they'll just shut the doors off.
That's the issue, right? That is exactly what will happen.
At least it's something. I don't know. People thinking, well, Sunday's reasonably busy. I think Caroline drove past me on Sunday. She said there was heaps of people there. Well, it was regular people. When I say heaps of people, I'm not saying heaps of people together.
Correct. I know what you're saying. Like, yes.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So just complains there's too many people. Probably they're either very good friends or they probably family members.
Yes.
John.
Well, and that's the thing. But even still, like, let's say Golf Central. I mean, so we're only allowing 2 people to come in at once. Every person has to have their own single bay. The only time you can have 2 people in a bay is if they're living together. Or family members, something along those lines, but they're not allowed 2 people in that bay. It has to be one person in, one person out, then the next in, then the next out, the next, That's the only way. Spraying screens, spraying balls, spraying clubs, spraying everything. So we're sort of doing our bit, but again, as long as people don't take advantage of it, then we should be able to stay open, right? It's as long as people don't go, oh, we get groups of 4 now, we'll start selling grog. That's when things will start getting stupid, and then we'll get shut down and be all over.
I mean, I look at some stuff. I sit in a car right next to Wade, and then we go and play golf together. Doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen before we get to there. So it's the
correct.
Same thing.
We had a lot of people carry on like idiots with the Hills vlog, and saying, you know, I don't remember the wording, but it was basically saying we're making a mockery of what's going on. And that's not the intention at all. So those idiots, pull your friggin' heads in. We completely understand what's going on. When we filmed it, it had nothing to do with what's going on now. We're in almost full lockdown, like most places in the world. And no, we're not making live at all. Just wash your bloody hands. Don't be stupid and cough on people.
And you know what? As humans and certainly Aussie, we do make a bit light of some stuff anyhow.
Of course. Of course.
Go on the internet. There's people changing the words to songs, all sorts of stuff. And I'm pretty sure those people still have a lot of sympathy for anyone that's lost their job and
of course,
anyone, you know, that's got it. But you know, as humans, we can see the lighter or funny side of it. But we
certainly take the piss a bit more, but at the end of the day, there's no mockery of it. Like it's a pretty shitty spot, but we'll get through it. We'll all be fine. Just again, make sure you do. Every country's got different guidelines. Just make sure you stick by with what your country's saying. So Yeah,
this
all good.
we've done. We sit reasonably okay. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
you know what I mean? Like, certainly as far as America, England, Spain, Italy.
Well, the vast
sitting-
majority of the world. Like, I mean, we're at what 30 odd, 31, 2, 3 deaths, something like that. So
Yeah, Joe, South Korea is doing a good job. Look, there'll be a lot.
Yep.
There'll be some really interesting things.
Yes.
And a lot to learn from this for future.
Yes.
They're looking at countries like Sweden haven't put in social distancing, cut down groups of 500, yet they don't
Yeah.
have a case. So they'll be looking
Yes.
at all the. They'll look at what South Korea's done, where the death rate is only 0.3.
Yeah.
They'll look at They'll look at all these countries, and they'll look at
Correct.
the countries that unfortunately have been a lot worse off, and work out, because down the track there'll be something else.
Of course, 100% it will.
It seems to be the way that this one's a little different than what we've done in the past. So,
Correct.
but there'll be processes, in place, and it'll be interesting. Eventually it'll open back up.
Yeah,
The
agreed.
golf will come back on. It's interesting. We've shut down all sport, right? There's no sport on right now, right? It goes to show you that maybe it was a lot more important than what we think.
Yeah. Yeah.
The main people haven't necessarily missed it. It's interesting. I think if people had the choice of golf courses staying open, professional golf being on TV, I think they'd choose the golf course being. I think they've realised how much it probably did it and means to them.
Of course.
Don't get me wrong; it'll be good to see some professional sport back on, but it's certainly different when all the stuff that we've taken for granted.
Well, I think that's the big thing. We've certainly taken almost everything for granted, right? Like now we've had so much taken away from us, and we're ready to kick up a massive stink about it. But at the end of the day, we've had it very good for a very long time. I'm not saying just 20 years. I'm talking hundreds of years.
You're in quarantine. You got tips,
mate. I'm in quarantine, mate. I'm in quarantine. I'm in as much quarantine as I can be. Like, I go back to work, but the majority of the time I just don't go out.
They reckon it's worse than being in jail.
Well, quarantine?
That's what some people said.
Holy snappers.
They've obviously
all right.
I'd like to know how many of them have been to jail.
Yeah, correct, to be able to say that. Yeah, off their bloody heads. Got no idea. All right, everybody, I'm here. I'm going to go have something to eat. But hang on, what do we got? We got SEQ saying, SEQ golf course photos. We all just need to be sensible in what we are doing. I've played golf 3 times recently, and everyone has followed all the current guidelines. Get out, play, but be sensible. Could not agree more. Darryl, that's perfectly said.
I'll say the same. I've snuck out and played with the boys, and everyone I've seen's been out there doing the right thing. It's all been as good as gold, and I agree. I think if you follow the guidelines that the clubs have laid down, there's generally a piece of paper on the front window that tells you what's expected of you.
Correct.
So,
correct.
If you follow that, like I said, I've taken the 2 boys out and explained to them what they can do and what they can't do. As good as gold. So, but at least you're getting out there and still supporting those clubs and still, still having, a bit of fresh air, a bit of a hit.
A bit of fresh air is never a bad thing. Oh, Softy. Say hello to Softy. Hello to Softy.
Softy.
Mate, I'm gonna have to get you off and then get him on just before I go. But I'll contact you, Richard. And see if we're doing it tomorrow. But I'm gonna go and have half a second chat to Softy, and then I'm gonna eat some dinner.
Beautiful. All right.
Awesome. Mate. Thanks for this. Very, very good.
Stay safe.
Everybody, stay safe. See you, mate. Good old S. Hausler going on. We'll have a quick little. Oh, Jordan Dunham. Maybe we should get Chase Kepker on. Oh, I just want everybody to say good day to Softy. There you go. Softy's here for anybody that wants to see. Look at him. What a good looking dude. Oh, mate, it's all happening. Yeah.
Softy! Hey! I heard Alan say your name from the other room. So this week came running.
So she put some clothes on and come running. Yeah. Well, what are you doing, mate? What have you got a big fan going on or something?
Big fan.
Yeah, you sound like you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I think it's this area.
All good. Everybody loves Softy. All right, mate. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get Chase Kepker on. And I'm gonna say, have a look at Richo. Shit, you are hot.
Thanks, man. Shave your head.
Oh my god. That. Oh, Alyssa, you want to see Softy's hair? Oh no. Have a look at that.
No! What? Is it
It's
tidy or
Josh.
is it shaved?
It's
All gone.
all shaven. Do you know who you look like? You look like Timothy Oliphant. There you go. Timothy Oliphant from Die Hard 4, Deadwood. Yeah, you'll see him. Timothy Oliphant. There you go. That's you. Good to see you, mate. Good to chat to you the other day too, mate. Cool, pal. Have a lovely evening. See you, mate. All right. We're just going to go live quickly with Chase Kepker, and then I'm going to go. Chase Kepker, baby. He probably won't answer just like his brother. Oh,
Yeah,
you
mate.
answered. You answered.
What's happening?
Oh, Chase Kepker, where are you?
I'm just at home, mate. Just chilling at home. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Living the dream. Haven't seen you out at GC for a while, mate. Need to have a hit. Need to come and have a hit.
Yeah, keen. When are you? I'm free this week. When are you in?
Yeah, when Corona's gone.
Is this
I don't
open or?
Yeah, mate, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it can only be 2 people, right? So we'll try to sort something out.
Just you and me. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. So that's big Tammy Tide's little brother. Have a look at him. Have a look at him. Cool. All right, mate. I'm out of here. I'm going to have
Take it
one
easy.
dinner.
See you, mate.
See you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Chase Kepker. Bye, mate.
Thanks, mate.
All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I know it wasn't quite exactly what I wanted to do because I wanted to screen record this and then put it up on YouTube, but didn't happen. All good. Thanks for everyone watching. I'm going to have some food. Bye, Softy. Bye, Josh Bevan. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you when we see you. Stay safe. Stay clean. Follow your guidelines. Stay inside if you're supposed to. See you, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye.